like it.
Hello. Don't like that.
Hi.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Card Salad. It is day 8 of Monarch, Flesh and Blood Monarch spoiler season. I want to make sure to make sure people know this is the Flesh and Blood card game and for the set Monarch. In case anyone stumbles across this who doesn't know what Flesh and Blood is and they're like, "Oh, this new card game Monarch." I just want to put both names out there.
He's also a human and not
butterfly
a robot.
game.
Whoa, what was that?
Said you're also a human and not a robot with how you were talking like a robot.
Trying to string. It's very difficult to string words together.
We're also not talking about butterflies.
Or the character from Venture Bros.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
None of that.
I wish this was a card game featuring him, but it's not. Anyways, so this is day 8 of spoilers, and we're starting to get into the light stuff. Finally, not that the dark stuff wasn't pretty cool, but it was 2 classes I'm not really interested in personally, and it was just a lot of dark. I mean, it's been like a week of more than a week of just dark cards.
Week of darkess.
Yeah,
been in the basement for so long.
It's going to show 2 more classes you're not really interested in personally.
Hey, I'm very, very confident that the second light hero is going to be Mechanologist or Ranger. I am very confident it's going to be one of those 2, which are my 2 favorite classes, because we've already seen 2 WTR heroes, and we've seen 1 Arcane Rising hero. So I am leaning towards they're going to do a balance, 2 and 2 from each set. And there's only a light slot left, and Wizard is confirmed to not be. It's all but confirmed that Wizard is not the other class because of the way the card ordering goes. The way that he's number 29, other people did the math. They were like, if this was in alphabetical order, like every set has been, Light Warrior would have come before Light Wizard.
You mean Light Wizard would have come before Light Warrior?
No.
A is the first letter of the alphabet, in fact.
Oh, before. Oh. Sorry, I thought you were saying that
been revealed
thought it was opposite.
Before. Oh
no.
Yeah. So the way the alphabet works, Wizard cannot be the next class because Warrior is too far into the set for there to be Wizard. So my best guesses are Mechanologist and Ranger, due to there already being 2 heroes from the first set.
I can't wait for it to be Wizard.
I know they're like, we threw the alphabet out on this one. It's Wizard. Or they're gonna rename Wizard to something else, like Mage or something.
They could do it.
Anyways, getting into the video, we are going to review the cards and give them a strength rating, how we think they are going to, how powerful we think they're going to be upon the game coming out. 10 being totally meta defining, meta warping card that you just like launches a class to the top or is auto included in every deck if it's a generic. 1 being you literally laugh at this card, which would be something like that Talisman or Rusted Relic. Basically broken in the way that it doesn't work. That's the kind of broken a 1.
It does work. It definitely has go again on
it. Anyways, gonna hop into Sir Bolton here. We got the light warrior hero. Pretty standard. 4 intellect, 40 HP. If you have charged this turn, and I'll go over charge in a second. If you've charged this turn, attacks you control have +1 while defended by an attack action card. And then he has an attack reaction. Banish a card from Sir Bolton's soul. Target attack with attack greater than its base attack gains go again. So charging is taking a card from your hand and putting it in your soul. And there are some specific cards that will say charge, and then it'll tell you what that means. There are other cards that are like, if you hit with this card, put it in your soul, or like pull cards from your deck and put them in your soul. That is not charging. Charging has to be, as far as we can tell so far, without an additional ruling, charging is from your hand to your soul. So if you've done that, attacks you control have +1 while being defended by an attack action card. So pretty specific, but most people are going to be defending with attack action cards unless they have a defense reaction, which you're probably not going to use for some smaller attacks like his weapons that we'll see coming up. As far as the attack reaction, this does not say once per turn, so keep in mind you might be able to do this multiple times per turn. Banish a card from his soul and then target attack, so that could be weapon or an attack action card. With greater attack than its base attack, gains go again. So, initial thoughts on this hero.
Could you just run through real quick exactly how that would work, the attack reaction?
Okay, so let's say he has some kind of axe-like weapon, and you swing with it. Let's say you swing with it. Your opponent announces blocks, and then you go to reactions. So you then attack, react. You say, I'm going to use Sir Bolton's attack reaction. I'm going to banish a card from my soul. So you just pick a card that's in your soul currently and banish it. Then you can choose that attack that you're banishing for gains, if it has buffed. So let's say the axe-like weapon has 2 base attack, but you've charged this turn, and they're defending with an attack action card. Your axe now has 3 attack. So your attack reaction, target attack with attack greater than its base attack gains go again. That axe now has go again because its attack is higher than its initial attack.
And that's still all in the same chain link.
Yes. This is in the attack. This is in the reaction phase. So now they get to announce defense reactions after you've done this.
Okay. Okay. I just mainly only play wizard, so I'm still a little iffy on some of the attack reactions and stuff.
Interacting with my opponent?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Passing priority? What?
His ability doesn't work against defense reactions, so there's that. Defending with armor, so it's got that. Otherwise, it might be really scary if it was just against any defense.
So that is one way to counter it, but he can still buff stuff without the first part of his hero ability.
Yeah. But so that first part is largely irrelevant. It's not going to happen. It happens 50% of the time, probably. But that second part, that's good.
Yeah, and that's really easy to meet, especially once we take a look at some more cards. I mean, if anything has +1, you can give it go again, but you have to banish a card from your soul. So the biggest question is how many cards can you get into your soul per game? Probably a lot, but
and how effective is the shadow soul removal going to be? That's
he won't really be able to do much with his attack reaction against a wizard.
No. Well, yes. He can.
What?
How?
The attack
he can
reaction
himself and then banish a card from his soul and give it go again.
Yeah, you don't have
to be defended.
Yeah. You can play as many, even if your opponent's not using defense reactions or defense at all, you still get to use attack reactions as much as you want.
That effect for the defense of the attack action card is only on the first part.
Yeah, you will never get this against a wizard. Actually, you may get this against a wizard. Because if you block with a card from your hand, he can get this. Oh, you don't really have attack action cards, so probably not doing this, but very easily doing this.
Yeah, the second part. I was sorry, I was talking about the first part.
Yeah, the +1's pretty hard to do against wizard. Yeah.
Okay.
I think this guy's basically the same power level whether you have that first part or not. So
yeah,
it's like a little cherry on top, right? But that second part is really where the strength comes in.
So
I don't know, because that first part definitely really makes the second part a lot easier.
It does. It does automatically activate the second part, but you can still
Yeah.
buff. You can still just play any buff card. You can also play another attack reaction and like give your weapon +3.
Yeah.
And then attack react again, and now this is active.
Yeah.
So,
and it's free.
Well,
Free.
you banish a card from your soul. It's not free,
Well,
but it's
okay.
free.
Yeah.
If you're soul rich, it's free, basically.
Got a big old rich soul.
So overall, I mean, looking at this card in a vacuum, he's not like game breaking, but it's certainly very, very good. Giving stuff go again, and potentially sometimes gaining +1. Why am I coming through so easily? I'm being picked up somewhere. I think I give him a 9. The scoring's getting a bit weird without the white space.
I mean, you can cover
Bill,
words; they're not important.
what are you thinking score wise? I'm not entirely sure.
I give him an 8.
I wish I had just a little bit more knowledge of other heroes, so that way I could really tell just how good those abilities are for him. I guess I'm feeling an 8 as well.
Well,
Because it
giving anything
seems
go
pretty
again.
strong.
Yeah, giving stuff go again is very, very good. Even if you're not a go wide class, just attacking multiple times for free just lets you do a lot more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say? 8, 7?
Yeah, 8.
Actually, I'll put it over here. He's an 8.7. Wait, no, that's wrong. It's a 3. 8.3? Yes. You heard it here, folks. This hero is an 8.3. That seems fair. I think the once we see more cards, the class overall is a higher grade than that. But him by himself is not game breaking. Oops. All right. Moving down. Young Bolton. Exactly the same, just half health.
Got a sexy
Can I
face
know?
there.
Okay, so cool. We're here. He has a sword. You said maybe X's, but he has a sword.
Yeah, he's got a sword on his back too.
It
There's
is
also
kind of strange that he has a sword there.
we haven't seen all the weapons yet. There may be a
True.
special sword, but I think actually the Hatchet of Body is Tuesday. We just saw that, right? Like
Yeah, we just saw that.
All right, we're skipping the body. They revealed Hatchet of Mind. It's the same thing, guys. Once per turn action attack for 1 resource. It's 2 attack base, warrior weapon. So it's not locked to him. So I think the light warrior weapon is going to be his sword. So we've only seen the generic warrior weapons so far.
Oh, I didn't realize they were generic warrior weapons. I wasn't paying good enough attention.
Yeah. So
surprise, surprise.
Whenever you attack with Hatchet of Mind, sometimes it's good to read cards, guys. Whenever you attack with Hatchet of Mind, if Hatchet of Body was the last attack this turn, Hatchet of Mind gains +1 attack until end of turn. Oh, it does say till end of turn, so you do get +2 if you attack.
Yeah,
back
I thought
to
it
back
stacked.
to back. It does stack. Okay, I didn't read the card all the way and missed that end of turn piece.
We're very good at reading here.
RTFC.
Really trying for
content.
Cool. What?
I don't know what you said.
What?
Any of our card game players will know. You guys truly aren't cool card game players.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
What happened?
RTFC.
Right.
Read
The
Read the full card.
Sure.
Sure.
RTFC. Yeah, that works, right?
2 attack whenever you attack again with if you attacked with the other hatchet, it gains +1. Seems
I mean, more than
underwhelming,
likely,
but
it's
easy
going to
to
be a 2 or a 3, and the other one's going to be a 2 or a 3, right? So.
And if you can attack more than one time with each, and you go back to back to back to back, then you're swinging
But
one of
sir,
them for at least 4.
they're once per turn action.
I'm just gonna scroll down to this card real quick.
Wait, go back up. We gotta give it a score.
Man, yeah, those are starting to seem not great. They were seeming all right there for a second, but
okay, 2 resources. You're swinging for 5 across 2 attacks, which is better than 5 on 1 attack.
And then the next time you're swinging for 7 on 2. I mean, you can only do it once. As far as weapons go, they're not bad, but they're not great in a vacuum.
I think they're very good because they're easily buffable, and then they're monsters.
Pummel works on it, right?
Pummel. Nope.
You can't? Wait, why not?
Hammer or club.
Oh, I thought it was hammer or axe.
What does Razor Reflex read?
Oh. English.
Thank you. Choose target sword or dagger, gains +1, target attack action card with 1. No. Doesn't work.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
6.
I don't know how to use these as an instant. I don't know how to cast them. I don't understand.
So I'm gonna give them, let's see, in a vacuum, 2 and 2. Well, 2 and then 3. It's hard because now I have knowledge of the next card, which makes these much better. They are low power level. They are low damage if you are just swinging with them. But 2 for 5 across 2 attacks is decent. I mean, they're either going to take the 2 and block the 3, or they're going to use 2 cards or armor. That's 7.
5. 7, 6, 5. Which makes it a 6. PEMDAS.
6. So we'll just also look at that. Hatchet a body. Yeah, 6.
Boom. Same.
Wow.
Same card.
Easy double grade there. And now we come down to this broken guy right here. So here he's also going for a sword. So pretty sure the light warrior weapon's going to be whatever this badass sword is. Lumina Ascension. Bolton Specialization. Not legendary. You can have 3 in your deck. It is a majestic 0 cost, pitch for 2, blocks for 3, Bolton Specialization. Until end of turn, weapons you control gain +1, and if this hits, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a light card, put it into your hero's soul and gain 1 life. Otherwise, put it on the bottom of your deck. If you've charged this turn, you may attack an additional time with each weapon you control.
Okay, so
busted. This is a 10.
So you have to be able to give 3 total go against to get the 12 damage potential out of them. You have to. It'll be, but if you do get that 3 go against on the axis, that's 12 for 4, which is pretty good. I do not think it's a 10. You can only have 1, and you can only use it once.
You cannot only have 1. You can have 3. It's not legend. It's not a legendary specialization. Oh. So this you can play. Let's say you play a card that charges, and some of them do just say. Some of them are like, as an additional cost to play this card, you may charge your soul. So you put 1 in. So you're down 2 cards now. You play Lumina Ascension. and then you pitch like a blue and like a tunic tick, or maybe you have a potion in play, or you drew extra cards. You pitch at least 4 resources, and then you go swinging with your axes. Your axes are now extremely threatening because if they have +1 each base, and then if they hit, reveal the top card of your deck, and then charge your soul and heal and all that. So you play this one time. They can each attack twice. It doesn't say they can attack again like after they've already attacked. It just says they can attack an additional time. And the way I'm reading that, it means they have like a +1. It's like they can now attack twice even if you haven't swung already. And if the ruling is different, this is a lot worse, but let's say it works like that for now. So now you have 2 swings on each of your axes. You have 4 resources. Your hero power, I don't think
you need 3 cards in your soul. You have to give them go again. They do not have go again.
Oh, they don't have go again.
Yeah, so you have. That's what I'm saying. You have to get that, which is not hard with your hero power.
Okay, so you can still do it. Yeah,
correction.
Yeah.
It is 16 for 4. I forgot about the one on Lumina.
Yeah, so this swings for 3.
16 damage for 4.
This swings for 3. Then this swings for 4.
For 4, which is 7.
Then this swings for 5. 4. Oh, because right. And then that swings for 5.
And then that swings for 5, which is 16. Yeah. 16 for 4 is a very, very good ratio.
Mm-hmm.
And it was split across 4 attacks, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly 5, because there's a card down here that's like 0 cost, it's an attack, and it allows you to charge your soul. So you could be attacking 5 times for like 20-ish. Now how do you feel about the axes?
I don't think it necessarily makes the axe better.
What is Centaur?
I just can't wait to see what his sword is.
It makes any warrior weapon in the game better. Any weapon that a warrior can use better. So I don't think I don't think I upped the axe's score in my mind because of
that. Centauri Saber, once per turn action, attack for 1 resource. If it is defended by an attack action card, it gains +1 until the end of turn. So those could end up similarly if they were to defend with attack action cards. So I think the axes are just better if they're swinging together.
Yeah.
They're just slightly better than the Centauri Sabers. But yeah, we still haven't seen what the sword is going to do, and if it's worth playing the sword with this card over the axes. You certainly, I mean, it's easy to see how much value you get when you're dual wielding single-handed, because you're going to gain +2 damage immediately, but you do have to do more effort to swing both of them. Yeah, having to give them, I don't know. I think this card's totally nuts. If you charge, you may attack an additional time. It could heal you a bunch. Oh, you have to hit with your weapons though, but let's say you are attacking 4 times. One of them's probably going to hit. You draw a card, maybe charge your soul a little bit. All right, it's not game breaking. I'll put it at a 9 though.
It also has the potential to hit a really good card and put it into your soul, and I'm sure there's going to be ways to get those back. Because it's not a May. You have to put it in your soul.
Yeah. You just put 2 more Lumina Ascensions into your soul.
I'll put it at a 9 as well. You definitely put this into your light warrior deck.
I'm going to give it an
8. Controversial.
8.7.
Express Lightning. So here is that card that enables that even bigger combo. This brings that up to 20 damage. 0 cost. As an additional cost to play Express Lightning, you may charge your hero's soul. Very simple. 4 damage, common, light warrior attack, blocks for 3. This should have yellow and blue for 3 and 2 damage. I think you just want the 0 for 4 though, just because that's so good. Even if you're not doing a big combo, you still get to charge your soul. So you're 0 for 4 and, start building up your soul for your future attacks. So seems like a 9 to me.
8. It doesn't inherently have go again. I know there's definitely ways to give it go again, but
this is active on Razor Reflex. It's a 0 cost, plus any other attack reactions, warriors running. So more often than not, this is probably going to get pretty high in damage.
Yeah.
$8.3. Courageous Steel Hand, 0 cost. Light Warrior attack reaction, blocks for 2. If you've charged this turn, target attack gains +3. How much stuff do we have that costs 0 that gives +3? This one you have to meet a requirement.
seems pretty straightforward.
It's more +3s. That's never bad. It's an attack reaction. That's what you want to do. You want to make your opponent. Does he have more damage? Probably. Like make the either overblock and then you just swing with something else, or you push important triggers through on hit effects. Yep, I think it's an 8. You have to charge, which means you've probably spent at least 2 cards already. But it does say target attack, which makes this extremely flexible. You can do a weapon attack, or an attack action, I believe.
Our other +3 for 0 that I know of is Plunder Run, and it has a bigger requirement of being played from Arsenal, and it doesn't work on weapons.
It doesn't get the +3 unless it was from Arsenal? Is that the...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so this is...
I think this is an 8 as well, yeah.
Yep. Very good. Very good, very good. Let's see, were we supposed to do this one? I'm not actually sure. Monday. Courageous Steel Hand, yeah, that was there. Yeah. Seek Enlightenment, 1 cost, light action, blocks for 2, has no attack. The next attack action card you play this turn gains +3, and if this hits, put it into your hero's soul. Go again.
That's nice, because that is putting something in your soul that
so
you also got to use.
Yeah, so you have to pay a resource as opposed to the previous card, but that card required you to charge, which you could have charged a blue card and then you paid 3 for that one, essentially, in a roundabout way. This is just like you have an extra resource, you can buff your attack +3. This has to be an attack action card. It can't be your weapon, but still, I mean, you can't put your weapon in your soul, so that would be weird.
I mean, on quite the often situation, you're playing this card and the last 2 cards to swing for 10.
This hits, put it, and then you get to put it in your hero's soul, which is very good. So charging is like, it's a bittersweet action. You're like, charging my soul is good for future attacks, but you're just straight up taking a card. You're going like, I have a 3-card hand, right? If you're charging something, you're just like, in my soul, but my turn is smaller because I don't have as many cards to work with. This is, you get to attack and put a card in your soul if it hits, and you're
very nice,
and you're pushing more damage through. So yeah, I really like this one.
You're maximizing the potential. I'd also give this an 8.
8 for sure.
So Light Warrior looking like a solid 8. Illuminate.
Sad.
Yeah, I wanted this artwork to be on a really stellar, like, legendary card, but
I wanted to see this thing get cold foil somehow. Like,
be a hero.
Yeah.
This would have been a sick hero. And like maybe it could be eventually. I don't know. Her name is Merlin
Instructor.
0 cost, 4 attack, light attack action, blocks for 3. If Illuminate hits, put it into your hero's soul. 0 for 4, possibly charge your soul.
I like it. With the last few cards that we've seen, makes it. I mean, you could end up paying what? I mean, technically 0 for 7,
like 0
or
yeah.
1 for
0
7.
0 for 7 or 10.
Yeah.
If you had 2 of the 0 cost buffs and a plunder run, 0 for 13.
Yeah.
Draw a card, put it in your soul.
Wow.
I'm still at an 8. The base damage.
Yeah.
I know you can buff it a lot, and it can go into your soul. It's not uber powerful, but it's obviously very good.
Yeah, 8. So many 8s.
7.
Free cards are always good, guys.
Will this be the last one, I think?
We need Express Lightning, Rising Solar Tide, and Via the Vanguard. I think we have 3.
3, okay. Hey, look at that.
Of the Vanguard. This is Bolton on the card here with a sword yet again. No axes to be seen. One cost. This is a 3 attack rare, blocks for 3, light warrior attack action. This is another Bolton specialization. Not legendary. You can have 3. As an additional cost to play via the Vanguard, you may charge your hero's soul any number of times, and that is put 1 or more cards from your hand face up under your hero. Attacks you control on this combat chain gain +1 for each light card charged this way.
Oh.
Attacks you control on this combat chain. So combat chain is as long as you keep going again and attacking. So if you swung back to back to back to back with your axes, that's a 4 chain link combat chain, and those would all have plus however much you put in your soul.
But it's only by this card. I think if this was attacks you control on this combat chain gain +1 for each light card charged this turn, it'd be much better. But this is only this way.
Let's talk perfect turn here, right? This or Lumina in your arsenal. Lumina is free, right?
Lumina's free.
And the axes cost 1.
Yeah. Keep in mind that light book exists where you can pay 4 and draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
That's true. Thinking this or Lumina with a pitch 3. You pitch the 3, charge 2 cards with this. That brings the total attack from the axes up to, after Lumina and this, up to 24. And it because you banish those 2, it gives you 2 of them go against right then and there.
Plus, if you're swinging that much with the axe, you're swinging for 24 across 4 attacks, you're gonna hit, and you're gonna draw cards and put them in your soul. Well, if they're light cards.
But if you're I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just hung up on that too much. Only being able to gain +1 by charging from this card.
No, you gain more than +1.
You
gain +1. You gain +1 for each light card you charge this way. You can do it as many times as you want.
Yeah, but if you charged at any other point during your turn from a different card or from a different source, it does not count towards that.
Why would you do that though?
Just in case that happened. That happened.
You're not going to use this card on a turn you're charging with something else.
Yeah, it's not like you're drawing. I mean, you're not you're not dedening and drawing this after you already played other. You only have like 4 cards to choose from. You're gonna just play this one rather than something else.
I just find it strange then that they would even need to add that in.
I don't know. You're making an all-in play right here. This is like, I don't know. I don't really see that. I think you are too hung up on that. I don't.
It just seems strange that they would even need to signify that then. It's just weird.
This obviously, so it is tough with only like a 4-card hand, but if you pull off that book and you manage to net extra cards, or even use any other draw cards to get extra cards in your hand, this thing gets really broken if you can manage 5 or 6 cards in your hand. And then does it have to be light cards? No, just any card can charge. If you can pull out the resources to swing with your axes more than once, or any weapon that you may want to be hitting with more than once, or even any attack, right? Attacks you control this combat chain gain +1. Yeah, if you've got a few 0 cost go agains, you can pull off. We need a lot more cards revealed to really see the big picture, but obviously buffing, you'd want to find the perfect balance of buffing a bunch of +1s and attacking at least 3 times. That's like a really good breaking point. I think 2 is fine. If you buffed like 2 and then attacked twice, it's pretty good. But that's a lot of resources to gain like +2. I don't know. This seems like a combo card for sure. Like you want to draw and then use this. Oh, this is also an attack. This is an attack by itself. This gets buffed.
You're probably using this on a turn when you're doing an axe combo.
I think currently that's the best use. But I did forget that you are attacking for base 3 with this, and then if we did, what did we say? You're putting 3 cards in your soul? 2. So this is attacking for 5, and then you swing with those axes. So I'm on an 8 again. I think it's probably a 9, but need more context.
Big old hot streak of 8s.
7 again.
Oh yeah, I don't think the last card was an 8. 7.7 again. And that's what? Yeah, we're supposed to see Rising Solar Tide and Express Lightning. Rising Solar Tide. I guess it doesn't matter. If Rising Solar Tide hits, it's a 1 cost, 5 attack, common, light attack action, 3 defense. If it hits, put it into your hero's soul. 1 for 5 can go in your soul. Seems like a pretty solid 8 to me.
Yes, it does.
I know it's a higher number than like 0 for 4, but that was 0 for 4. So this doesn't. If this was a 0 for 5, I'd put it at a 9. But it's a 1 for 5. It's still an 8.
7. I think I gave the other one a 7, so this is, same power level, I think.
8. $7.77.
7.7.7.7. Across the line. When did we look at that? Another 1 for 5. When did that come out? Not Monday, so forget about it. Really? Okay. Nope. That's that. Express Lightning. is the last
We already did that one.
We did Express Life? Oh, that was that one. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. So I think we're done.
Got to go through those art scores.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should stay on that. Rising Solar Tide. I love this art. I give it a 10.
10. Void.
Wait, did I accidentally? It does look like that.
Yeah.
And then back to this. V of the Vanguard. Yeah, it's really good. I'll give this one a 10 too.
And that's a good action shot right there.
It is, and it's a lot more detailed than his hero card, which I actually really don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a 10.
We are
good
starting
balance of color.
Yeah, we are starting to give a lot of 10s for artwork, but I think that this set is just legitimately full of spectacular, stellar artworks. It really is just like they're just.
Or we're just easily pleased.
It may be that as well, but I mean, there's certainly the common arts in here are certainly a lot better than some of the. Actually, Pokemon's having a lot of really good common arts. I think they're like more rare cards are where the arts are failing. Usually, like your regular Vs and the full arts.
Illuminate 10, 100%.
Oh yeah, this is a 100.
Just very sad that it got wasted on a common.
1
wasted
0.
1-0. You gave it a 0, a singular 0.
So this is how you do a light card. It's not blown out and washed with all of the bright color. This is like. This has like the dark outlines and like contrast. This is it's just so good.
Tentacles still.
Oh, this is like like a 3. It's so uninteresting compared to the rest of the artwork. You're like, look at this crazy mage or cleric chick and this dude in a crazy action pose. You're like, and here's this guy giving a sermon.
3.
Or whatever he's doing in here.
Sure, 3.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple.
Mob mentality.
Yeah.
I do have a note on one of the cards when we get back to it for the art. Oh, that's a good looking one. Is this one we've even done? Yeah, we did do this one.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
10.
Love the monster.
I love a lot.
Yeah, I love the way it's really good.
I give it a 9. I think there could have been a moon in that card. Bringing the moon back.
You can see they're in like a big battle with some monsters back here, and it's really good.
Is it like a cross being held up way in the back? Looks like a cross being held up.
I don't see anyone holding a cross. Oh,
like,
that was a 9.7.
Okay, so this card,
10.
First of all, gorgeous 10. In the flavor text, it references Bologna, who is a actual Roman god. So, does that mean
Mighty Bologna, lend me your wings.
Mighty Bologna.
Does that mean we're gonna get
a Bologna card?
Something to do with Roman gods?
I mean, we kind of have with E-Strike.
Oh, that's right. The gods are actually like in like they show up and they usually fuck shit up. Yeah, we could. I think that's a decent get. We might see like a blessing of Balana or like Balana's wrath, and she also comes down and lightning bolts a castle, and they're just like, stop making these castles.
Summon gods.
Ooh, she could be a light token. It's pretty cool. Interesting thought. It's 10. Flavor text 10. This is a 10.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fantastic art.
This dude, use of color.
This dude is about to mess stuff up.
Mm-hmm. Like got those rocks floating up.
Oh damn! Look at that, dude. Did he just like slam it down, or is the power in the sword so great? Like it's
I think the power of the sword is so great.
Is he summoning it up? He's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
So the creator actually talked about how he was very inspired by classic like King Arthur and that kind of stuff, and that you're seeing a lot of that in this set and probably Kingdoms. This could be like a sword in the stone situation right here.
Oh yeah. There's definitely a lot of cards that I'm seeing that could be potential full art cards, like Twinning Blade was.
I really like the hatchets, but I mean, actually, they're gorgeous. I actually give it a 10. There's a lot of detail on this hatchet.
It's the first weapon to just be lying on the ground.
Got an 8. It's a hatchet.
8?
Yeah.
Which is like a
8.3.
Really?
8.6. 7. 8.7.
Does the color shift do anything for you guys on the hatchet of body?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. So
You know, actually, I do like the hatchet of body more, but it's still an 8.
All right. It's an 8.7. Wait, wouldn't a no, never mind. Forget it. Bolton Jr.
Oh, 10. Look at that face he's given. We talked about it last night.
I do love the face. I love the face. I'll give it a 10.
8. 9. And 0.3.
You're doing good. Doing good, Bolton. Unfortunately, his adult artwork is a little disproportional in my opinion. I don't like his head at all.
6.
Proportional?
Like his head kind of has like a weird shape. Bean head. I don't know. It might be the art style combined with the angle. I just don't think he looks very good here. I'm like a 5 on it. And you said 6?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it looks pretty good.
I think his armor looks dope. I don't think he looks good.
He looks better than Shane.
He does look better than Shane. And I don't remember what I scored Shane.
I mean, honestly, we should have never scored Shane, but
just skipped it.
I'll give him an 8.
Probably would have been better. Ooh, wow. We haven't done this math before. This is a wide spread.
6.3.
I don't believe it. Everything ending in 0.3 or 0.7. It's too convenient.
It's like averages of 3 people come out to only a couple of different options. Is that the last one?
Yeah, that was in the last. Yeah, this was the first card today. All right. That brings us to the end of today's video. Day 8 is completed. So the next day or two, we will be diving more into trying to find Discord here and buy myself time. What was I looking for? Okay. Be diving into Light Warrior stuff for probably a day or two. And then the exciting thing is that within a few days, we should be seeing the 4th hero. And you heard it here first. It's probably Light Ranger, but I think it's between Light Ranger and Light Mechanologist. That's
holding out for Light Wizard.
You keep doing that. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of what we got, consider subscribing. And if you want to talk to us and let us know what you think about the cards, comment below. We would appreciate it. And thanks for watching. See you guys later.